Maybe we'll see an alien. Aliens in the sky. Come on, aliens. Take me away, goddammit. I remember when I used to, I guess the knew this wore off, I used to like, any fucking chance I had, some of you guys might remember, any fucking chance I had, I would run out and like, fucking just try to live stream. Like I was addicted to it. Not so much anymore. Now I'm just like, well, you know, what's the point? But, I'm gonna still enjoy it. But it was like I was like addicted to it before. Now it's just like, I mean, I like it sometimes, you know, when it's good for me. But I just feel like I just had the shittiest day I've had in a long time. But I know it's my attitude and just like my mental state, you know. You feel that? Yeah, I was like addicted to it almost. Now it's just like, if it's not gonna benefit me, what's the fucking purpose, you know? But yeah, I just my whole day was horrible. But I know I probably did it to myself, you know. She's mad at me too. Everything. Yeah. I didn't even feel like going in the garage tonight. Oh yeah. Nothing really happened. Nothing really happened. It started off with me today. You know, I was in a shitty mood last night, you know, after the live stream, just because, whatever. I just don't like shit talking. We all know that. Go rub one out. Yeah, probably need that, you know. uh, First thing I saw today really was somebody on Twitter made a video showing like the state of kids in schools. It was really depressing. I cried first thing in the morning. I cried, and then today, I just like ended up being pretty fucking emotional. Cried a few times today, which is probably good. It's probably like emotional blocking. Not, I don't really know if it was anything in particular really. The mask thing made me cry a few times this morning. I probably needed a release. That was a release. Well, emotions are energy emotion. So if you hold it in, you know, it stunts growth and all that. I've learned that from experience. So anyway, and then like I started listening to some old music and shit, and you know, started tearing up about that, like fucking, because I was thinking about Judd, and it's not my son, but my friend that died years ago. You know, just thinking about being a teenager in a different world than it is now. You know, a different world, more innocent world. And then I was kind of drug out through the day, like not beating myself up, just fucking like depressed. I was broke, but I mean, I'm not broke anymore. I get paid in the morning, but I had no kratom either. That didn't help. I just dug through my book bag, right? Because I had some kratom pills in there when I couldn't find powder. I felt like shit too. I had just dug in the, you know, I don't carry a purse. Right? I'm not a chick. I carry a book bag with my camera in it and all that stuff and whatever at work. I just had to dig through the bottom like a dirty purse and get all these old, crushed up, like, kratom gel caps. And I broke them all open and I put them in here. I feel a little better already. It was a rough one, though, you know? I'll get more in the morning. Then I went to the gas station, right? And I didn't have enough money, I guess. Like, my car wouldn't go through. I thought I had $6. No. First I had like 4 or something, almost $5 in BAT, which is from the Brave browser. So I converted it to Bitcoin, and I couldn't get it to sell. I couldn't figure out it wouldn't go through for some reason. Anyway, I thought I had like $6 on Venmo, and I went to the gas station, right? and it just wasn't going through. There's a line of people. I'm the only one in there with no mask on. It's a line of masks behind me, and my car's just not going through. The dude at the gas station paid for my shit because he felt bad for me. I hooked him up. Though, because like I've talked to him before. So I came home and I ran him up a little something to make up for it. You know, not that I had to, but that if you saw me on Twitter today saying I feel a little bit better about doing a good deed, it's because I ran him up like a gram of weed for it. You know, I didn't tell him I was going to do. I mean, later I did tell him after the fact when I left and stuff. I'm like, "What time are you working till today?" I was like, "I'm gonna run home." I was like, I feel like I need. No, I didn't say that. I was like, "I'm gonna give you something or whatever, just to you know, because you've helped me out a few times and I appreciate you." Yeah. Then later on, before I left work, I got my Bitcoin to sell. Not sell, but I was trying to put it from. I don't understand crypto, okay? I only use it when I'm fucking down and out in Beverly Hills, right? What the fuck is that? So I go to sell this like it was $4.92. I was like, fuck, I was hungry too. It was a shitty ass day. She ain't gonna give me no money. Well, anyway, $3 charge, $3 fucking charge. I got $1.92 out of it. Are you fucking serious? What am I supposed to do with that? Then I got home. She's all fucking stressed out about the school shit. So I don't know. I don't even want to get into that. She's fucking mad at me for making the decision to not make my son go to school. And then my days off, you know, I'm off on weekends. So she wants me to switch a day off. I don't want to, because my job ain't like that. I mean, they'd probably work it out for me, but the thing is, it was for Thursdays, and my mother is off Thursday, and she called me today. She's like, "I don't want you to switch your days off. You know, he can come over here and do the school thing on Thursdays," but she don't like that because I'm the one that said he's not going to school if you're making him wear masks. She wants me to take responsibility for it. But if I don't have to switch days off, why do it? I mean, my mom's offering. I don't fucking know. Everything's a mess right now. There's little bits and pieces of the gel caps in there. Well, she's mad because she's off Monday and Tuesday. So she's going to have to deal with it 2 days. Her parents don't want nothing to do with it. So I guess they'd rather, you know, him go to school with all this shit going on. He needs, what'd you say? He needs to be around other kids, needs to socialize. I'm like, listen, shit ain't going back. This social shit, I don't think it matters anymore, you know? The thing, I mean, it's not permanent, it's a thing. Like, it's just like, the way things are going right now, I don't trust it, you know? But to see later on, I called the school personally before he was supposed to start. Thank you, Zappa. I called before school was supposed to start, you know? And I was like, I just want to make sure, you guys aren't making him wear a mask, are you? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, what? You know? Because it's, well, number one, the mask mandate here was supposed to be over on the 7th, it was completely bullshit the whole time anyway. And it's for under 10, it's exempt. So the elementary school's going to make kids, and school was starting on the 8th today. And, you know, I called like last month, or I don't know what it was, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And I was like, what? You know? Well, of course, they extended it, which I should have known. I did know. I said, so, you know what? They extended it for 60 days, and then they backed it down. They extended it to September 30th. I'm willing to bet, I don't have any money. I'm willing to bet some damn money that on September 30th, they're going to push it again. And they're just going to keep pushing it because it's that lockstep, that tiptoe. At this point, man, at this point, I don't know, man. Somebody's going to do us a favor, come back to the future as Terminator or some shit and like kill the guy that made the Terminator. We need Sarah Connor. I don't know what we need. I just, you know, I want to see these motherfuckers pay. Well, see, that's one thing, yeah. But will it be? Will it be over after the election? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen then. I know it's not just us. It's about a new world order. So any country that goes against the grain of what they want, this has been planned for a long time. I don't think they're gonna give it up like that. You know, that might be a. I mean, locally in our little local areas, you know what I mean? Maybe for a while. But see, then again, if I think in here, I don't know when it's gonna happen. I just feel like, you know, it's gonna work out. I just don't know what the fuck that is. Dude, we're just gonna make it through this year. I hope, because I don't know how much longer I'm gonna do. No, I'm gonna make it. But god damn, today was rough. Let's smoke some weed. I know shit's fucked up in Australia, man. I know nothing's certain. Isn't how. Well, I know it's been going for a while. It's what is it? What's it called? Fabian? It's a Fabian society, or what it is? It's like a communist, a slow infiltration to eventually erase national sovereignty. You know, and a lot of it, well, it really started heating up in the 70s with the Trilateral Commission and all that. But it's not just that. That's just one faction of it. But, you know, they groomed Obama. Uh, I can't even say his name. It's the big new Brzezinski. Rockefeller. Was it Rockefeller? I think it was. All these motherfuckers, man. God damn, somebody do me a favor. Fuck. Do us a favor. But see, you can't just take one of them out. This is a war. And there's a lot of them. There's a shitload more than us, more of us, though. That's the thing. So many more of us. The problem is, so many are still locked in that fear. But there's so many things with Rockefeller, right? Locksteps, that's one of them. That's a more recent one. The Good Club, that's another Rockefeller thing. Trilateral Commission. Jimmy Carter was Trilateral Commission. It started right before that. It started in like 73. Epstein was Trilateral Commission. It's all these transhumanists, these fucking techno-fascists, communists. You could say fascists or communists. It's the same thing to me. It's just a different form of control, a different way to do it. You can do one by force. You can do one by coercion, I guess, or trying to make it sound good, but it's not. It's not good. Either way, it's putting control into the hands of a few. And these rich motherfuckers, if it's about like spreading the wealth, they ain't spreading their wealth. It's not about them spreading their wealth. It's about them controlling. I think they found out a long time ago. It was, I don't know if I want to say better, but maybe easier, longer lasting too, to control instead of by forcing it. By, well, I guess Huxley said it, right? Instead of forcing it, hey, Rosalinda, make us love our servitude. I've seen, yeah, in shadows or out of shadows, I've seen it. I mean, believe me, my day sucked, but here's the thing. When days suck like that, the fucked up thing is I know that in a way I do it to myself. Because no matter how, I can't change the way things are happening, you know, around me. I get it personally for myself, you know what I mean? For ourselves. It's like you can change the way you think about it, or how you feel about it, or what it means to you, or you can shift perspectives. And the fucked up thing is when you do that, things seem to change. But sometimes, I don't know, sometimes like, do I enjoy fucking being miserable sometimes? I don't know. What was that? Well, thank you, tapping. Tap, 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 tap. Yeah. Listen, like, for real, I want to see this through. But man, we're on the edge of our seats, you know? I'll consider that a birthday present to happen. I got like 3 more days, so I'm, I really want to kill myself, so I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm just saying, but I'll be 40. 40 on Friday. Woo. Hey, I never thought I was gonna make this long, so. Ain't bad. Oh, you know what? This would be a lot easier for me to deal with, I think, if I didn't have young kids. That's like the fucking. That's when I really get pissed off, when it affects my children. 40, you turned 46 on Friday on 9/11. If so, we had the same birthday, but you're fucking old as shit compared to me. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Uh, we're both 9/11. Nice. Yeah, you're only 6 years older than me. I was just fucking with you. Had to make myself feel better, you know? Damn, man. Yeah, kids is what. Like, even if, like, maybe it wouldn't be so bad if my kids are a little more grown up, but they're 4 and 6. And this shit really pisses me off. It's like these people aren't conscious of themselves. They just fucking, like, I don't know, do they have their own thoughts? I don't know. What the fuck is real anymore? They're background people. They just go along with whatever. What's up, D? Exactly. Plus, like, fucking, if you, like, this mask shit, oh, God, I can't stand these people that are all for it and fucking, and I know a part of it, it's not really their fault. But still, grow a fucking pair of balls. You know? Come on. If I die, I'm not afraid of dying from a virus. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, I will gladly die to stop this shit going on, though. That's fine. See, if I didn't have kids, I wouldn't even worry about it. No problem. Fucking kill me. Whatever. I'll fucking stand on that line and do everything I can, and I'll make this happen. My only concern is my kids. I don't care about me, though. You know what I mean? Like, I care about myself, but, you know, whatever. I'm not worried about dying. I used to be. I used to be. Not anymore. Exactly. Man. I still feel like we're gonna make it, but the whole kids thing really pisses me off. I'm bothered about this whole takeover, or trying to take over, and the fact that the schools are trying to make little kids wear masks all day and shit. You like, and there's all these studies coming out, and people fight you over it, whatever, argue over it. Yeast infections in your mouth from wearing a mask all day. Oh, doctors wear masks all day. I'm not a fucking doctor. Neither is my 4-year-old. Number one. Number two, even doctors say if there's a surgeon, well, I mean, they're getting paid a shitload of money to be a surgeon in the first place. They take breaks. They do it a certain way. They do it right. They change them. You know, my 4-year-old is not going to do all that. It's not the same. Plus, I mean, people can, at this point, I don't care. It's fake. This whole thing is bullshit. And people can get mad at me, whatever. It is. And if you can't see it, people, I don't know what to tell you. Mm-hmm. All it is the excuse. It doesn't need to be real to be the excuse. Look at Henry Kissinger, where he would say, whether real or promulgated. Because we would just buy into the fear and let that control us. It's a form of mind control, because the trauma, the fear-based, trauma-based mind control on a mass scale, you know. And we're more susceptible that way, and we just go, a lot of us do at least, just go along with it. And I guess, you know, some of us used to be that way more, you know. I guess you just didn't really know. I don't know. So whatever. I don't know how the world works. I still don't know how it works, but it never made sense to me either. You know, it's all these contradictions and shit. And then, like, fuckhead Fauci saying, you know, what was he saying back in the day? How, oh, don't wear a mask, blah, blah, blah. And then he says it, and people defend him. Well, it's a novel virus. You know, it's science just finding out. Motherfucker, science, like the whole science, all these years of science, up until April, they thought one way, and then all of a sudden, because asshole, like the false idol, Fauci, says something, you know, like, oh, well, you know, science is always changed. No, it's bullshit. One good thing is, though, I am seeing a lot of, if you, oh, drop my joint. If you go to if you see like a video on YouTube of like a news of some news place or whatever, like a news channel covering it or whatever, where you can tell it's an event, yeah, Event 201. You can tell it's a, you know, bullshit piece. Well, I can at least. I think some people can, or they can. And you look at the comments, it's like, it's definitely like, it's like we're in this fucking arm wrestling, and it was like this before. Ow, keep in my arm. It was like that before, you know, or even worse. I got this chair in my, I'm not like that much of a pussy. This thing's hurting my fucking thing when I do that. But now it's just like one more like this. So it's definitely, that's good to see. Like, I can see a lot of people aren't buying it. Still some, though. Nope. Oh, yeah. Oh, god damn. And then last night, my son woke back up, because he took a long nap yesterday. He was up till 3:30 in the morning. So I stayed up with him. And I was trying to get him to go to sleep. We were watching, I don't know, I just had the TV on. And, fucking commercial came on Comedy Central. And man, I was pissed. It was a, you know, South Carolina DHEC, coronavirus, get tested, get your kids tested, get your kids vaccinated. Already vaccine commercials. Already. For kids. I was like, oh shit, fuck. I got pissed. I couldn't sleep. For COVID, yeah. Well, he didn't, you know, he didn't get it, but I was pissed, so. Shit, I saw it 2 earlier on Cartoon Network. In the same commercial break on Cartoon Network, 2 fucking coronavirus tests, commercials for DHEC, South Carolina DHEC, about get tested. Why? Because this virus is so bad that you have no clue that you could have it. Unless you go get this shit shoved up your nose, fuck you. Shove it up your ass, how about that? Yeah, this is the stand, man. Not the Stephen King one. They're trying to make it that way, but it's a psyop. So, believe me, I don't have cable because of me. It has nothing to do with me. You know I don't make decisions here. I have nothing to do with that shit. It's on my house. I don't wear the pants, I wear the shorts, you know? Yep. And, you know, my son's got allergies. If he was at school, you know, the kids snot and fucking drool all over the place. That's what kids do. sneezing and fucking drooling, farting, you know. The way things are going, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to like arrest a 6-year-old for sneezing on somebody. Because I've seen videos of fucking cops coming in schools and arresting 6-year-olds. Not for that, but nobody's sick. No, I know. Nobody. Hospitals are being fucking, have been dead for months. New York including New York. Look at Lincoln Kareem's video, however you say it. He's been filming up there since March, or I think March. It's all been dead. Because it's not a virus. I mean, if there is, it's a flu or a cold or whatever. Farmers that told you to take the shot, tell them to shoot it up their ass. Yeah, I believe it. That's right. Yeah. Because they do the probable. Yeah, Lincoln is good. He's good. I wonder what kind of camera he uses. Goddamn. Well, shit, it was from that one video of his that I could see, you know, just seeing these pieces of paper, these people that were at a fucking gathering with a news lady there, and he's just filming around, they're holding these papers. He zooms in, and I'm like, this is some weird wording, you know, these companies or whatever that it said. Look at it, it's all communist. It's a communist fucking takeover. It's a version from within. Like, all that shit was right there. Organize the unemployed. It's all these communist tactics in New York and fucking like going under the radar, but luckily fucking Lincoln zoomed in and I caught it. So just because I was like, what is this? You know, it's something about organize the unemployed and whatever the hell, I forget, but it was like, you know, these names for things, and that's something to start with. So yeah, well, there's two options there. Either they're gonna try to force us on us, which I hope not, it's possible, or it's reverse psychology, which seems, if it is, it seems to be starting to work. And that's what I've been hoping it was. I don't know. Well, here's one thing that I've been hopeful about, at least when he first announced the fucking warp speed bullshit. All right. It was the first video with Fauci with the mask in the background, like fucking Planet of the Apes, fucking Dr. Zayas or whatever his name was. Was it Dr. Zayas? I don't know. The fucking orangutan. There was a reporter that asked him, you know, are you making these available for you know, vaccines for everybody? He's like, yeah, for everybody, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, if they want to take it, not everybody's going to want to take it. So I've been hopeful about that. It is nerve-wracking, though. And, you know, it's one of two options. Either they are going to try to force it, or it's reverse psychology. But now, it's another thing. I want to say her name wrong, so I want to do it on purpose. So let me make sure. Kamala. Yeah, right? Yeah, that's the wrong way. Good. Kamala and even Bernie Sanders, are coming out against the vaccine. And that's what I was hoping for. So, Kamala, Pamela, Angela, Mona, Tony Danza. So let's hope. Jizz face. Through all these fucking man. Why do I feel like I need to get off the planet? Fuck this. These people need to get off my planet. This is my damn planet. Get the fuck out of here. Anything. That's what I was hoping. That's what I was hoping, you know. But it is unsettling times, so. We don't hear much about it, no. They do seem ridiculous. Everything seems ridiculous. I did start gardening. No, I didn't. Not this year, but wait. We were gardening. I mean, I started a little garden last year. And nature happens, you know what I mean? I told you guys, I didn't even grow these. Huge fucking cucumbers here. What happened? My kid's been playing with it. It's like indentions in it. Somebody bit this thing, my kid. It's not a worm, it's like little kid bites. They want to chop this up. I didn't plant a garden this year. These fucking huge. I told you we were going big down here, you know what I mean? I know, D, I know, calm down. I mean, you can borrow it if you want, but you can make me some pickles. Boom. No, I'm just saying, like, yeah, I guess, I don't want this to go to waste. I didn't know they bit it. But yeah, these things just, like, in my yard. Because last year I grew some. But I doubt that. If so, damn. Goddamn. That's ridiculous. The big ridiculous. Too big ridiculous. You know what I mean? Well, I guess you would, but and like I said, like that's doing nothing. It's like no, just all natural, nothing. I threw some seed in the dirt last year. I didn't put garden. You know, I might have put some topsoil down, but I didn't use anything else. No Miracle Grow, no fertilizer, nothing. Water, sunlight, in the dirt. That's it. Oh, well, you know, if you talk to it, if you talk to your plants, you know, play music for them, sing to them, meditate, any of that shit, that they really grow. Mm-hmm. Mystery seeds, yeah. I was wondering if those were some good drugs. I never got any. And the thing is, like, if I did plant a garden this year, like I said, I didn't. It's just like plant appeared from last year. Um, it will grow up till December. Yeah, everything's energy, essentially. It's living things. Maybe I need to sit out here at night more, cause I miss the bugs and shit singing at me. Cause I can I can feel the vibrations. Whoop. Instead of sitting in a garage, you know. But that's where everything's set up. Yeah. Last year I had it out there. I like the crickets too. Yeah. When I started YouTube, I did everything out here. And then, like, I built this up and started doing everything in here. A lot of my videos were done in there, except it was built up in there. She made me give back to the kids, though. Oh, yeah, that's what I did. I used to just do them on my porch, and then it got cold out for winter. And I needed somewhere to smoke. Yeah, I miss it. But yeah, I had a bunch of black widows in it. I just killed them all. I had a fucking spider side. I felt bad about it, but oh yeah, I don't ever wear shoes. I mean, I do at work and shit, but yeah, I guess I wear sandals sometimes. But no, I'm all about walking in the grass with bare feet, or what's it called? Is it earthing? Is that what it's called? Am I making that up? Basically, go in the grass with your bare feet. Yeah, and I get grounding or whatever. And if you want to envision something, if you want to think about it, actually, you know, you can sit there and I was picturing, like, not that I know what they look like, but like electrons, like whatever fucking particles, like shooting from the center of the earth into my feet and healing. You know, that's what I envisioned at least. I had some glass in my foot one time for a while, little tiny piece. I mean, it wasn't cutting me up or anything. It hurt though when I stepped on it and stuff. I couldn't get it out. Earthing, okay. after I did some earthing. I don't know if it fell out or what, but it was gone. Barefoot in the shoes. Yeah, I haven't played much lately. I got a message, that's why it slowed down. And I don't know, like everything's been so hectic. I play it like band practice, but I tried to play this other guitar, but it's got the strings are all old and rusty. Not rusty, but they're kind of rusty. My brother-in-law, well, my sister, because they just had a baby, their first baby, like a month, not even a month ago, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and she gave me their guitars because they were just sitting in the garage, you know. Well, see, one was a guitar I bought her when she was a kid, and I taught her how to play because I kind of helped raise her. I mean, not like she played a lot or anything, but I taught her the basics, you know, and I bought her a guitar. It's kind of old, beat up, and heavy, but you know, she gave it back to me. And then her husband's acoustic, but the strings are all old and rusty. I was trying to play it, but it's an Ibanez. We're gonna order some strings. Oh God, I'm at. You know what else? Maybe this is another thing. I ain't had hot water all week. Well, since Sunday. Hot water tank broke since Saturday. Should have the part tomorrow night, hopefully. And I gotta fix it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing it though. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I took the old one out, the old thermostat thingy. So yeah, we had. I took like a cold shower last night. Yeah. I still have the same post office box. I didn't go today. I needed to because Miss Reed said she sent me something, but I was pretty fucking down and out and depressed today, and I clocked out for lunch and just ran. Oh no, I ran out of cigarettes and I had no money. So my mom, I asked her if she had any cigarettes, so I had to run to my mom's house first to get a pack of cigarettes out of her freezer, and then I ran here, and I was starving. And like, I mean, she just went shopping after work after I got home from work, but there was nothing in here then. I ate a fucking hot pocket, and then I was miserable and depressed. I went back to work and just fucking self-loathed or whatever. But I gotta go to my. I would just go tonight, but I went there Saturday with Judd, and there was a letter, not a letter, but a list that wouldn't fit my box, you know. Enjoy it on in. So I got to go there while they're open and present that. Yep. Because I was going to do all three. I was going to go to my mom's house. I was going to run here. Because I had to get that for the gas station guy that hooked me up. I guess I didn't get cigarettes. I got something, though. Uh, and then the post office box. But then I was just like, fuck all that. Ooh. Pack of smokes, it's like $5. Probably, I mean, if you get just one pack, it's gonna be a little more expensive. 5 and some change. If you get like 2 bags or whatever, it's like a deal. Basically, a carton's like $50 or a little less, depending on where. I remember you can get a fucking carton of Marlboro Reds for seven, yeah. Well, I smoke L&Ms, they're a little cheaper. Sometimes you can find them like 4 or something. I remember a carton of Marlboro Reds was $15, you know. Or you can get the generic cigarettes, Monaco, 69 cents. I remember that. It wasn't that long ago, like relatively speaking. Yeah. Well, I remember you could go buy Scotch by Monaco, All that shit, 69 cents. This is like 1998, which was only 22 years ago, you know? 14 bucks here. About $5. Five and some change. Did I smoke one? No. Alright, what do I want to smoke? What do I want to smoke? I don't know. I smoked Benson Hedges as when I was younger. No, these are L&M's. But Benson Hedges is where I got my name, Dlux, when I was 17. Because they had, man, it feels good out. They had like the Dunhill looking pack. It's got like a nice cool breeze. I'm not really sweaty, but I'm kind of like, it's humid a little bit, you know? I got a nice cool breeze kissing me. Windy, is that what the lyrics are? Oh, good. I don't know what I'm smoking as far as the green tobacco is, but I ain't complaining because it was fronted to me Monday. I had nothing, so that came through. I had some fronted to me. So I gotta pay him tomorrow. Aren't we supposed to get like a federal tax like break or some shit where we don't have to pay? I'm fucking hoping so because I could really use that. Hey, thank you, Shabbat. Where the fuck is the Ozarks anyway? $10. Oh, well, I'm cool because tomorrow's payday, so I'll have money for like 3 days. You know, then I'll be bitch. Today was the day before payday. That's always the worst, especially when you get paid every 2 weeks, you know? I don't know where the Ozarks are. I didn't see that. Arkansas? Arkansas. The reason I ask is because, is it Missouri? The reason wait, that's not too far, right? Well, see, because I remember you, what was I going to say? I thought you said something about maybe Arkansas, maybe thinking about vacation in here. That's why I asked. Damn, Liz, if we have time, try to hit you guys. I don't know if we'll have time or not, but we gotta drive past you like twice, I think. Shit, that's pretty soon, ain't it? 24th, I think we're going up there. 23rd, 24th to a log cabin. We need that. Is Chex CHEQES like that? Is that Australian? Hey, thank you, thank you. Or is that I thought that was like a way. Did they spell it that way in the UK too? I'm curious because that's a clue if you can tell me that. Chex in the UK, did I spell it that way? Or is that an Australian thing? Because that's a little clue to something in my past. English Canada. Huh? UK too? Okay. Alright, that's what I thought. I'm just saying that because, I mean, I know they still watch, whatever. Some of my gaslighters from a couple years ago. Which I know still obsessed over me now, whatever. I just block them so I don't know anything about it. It's fucking liberating. One of them spelled it that way, the one that was in the UK. So I was just curious. I was curious. Hi, I know you're watching. I don't know. I'm your obsession. Woo. The second one, what's that? Oh, did we answer? Are we getting like a paycheck thing? Because I get paid tomorrow. I'll find out. But I heard this a while ago, and they never did it. Then I heard it was going to be. Um, oh no, he's blocked. But I'm saying, like, I know they still watch. Maybe not everything I do, but oh, I know. There's a few of them that are. 900 unemployment. God, you know what? I got unemployment temporarily 15 years ago, maybe. See, I worked at a restaurant 10 years ago too, and everybody would essentially take the winter off and collect unemployment. Unemployment is so confusing and stressful and all that shit to me. I would rather just go to work. I would much rather just go to work. Okay. I thought we were getting like some kind of federal tax like shit or whatever, like not to pay that. If I don't pay attention. Yeah, shit changes every day. You're right. You're right. Who knows? Unemployment's so confusing and stressful, you know, like just to sign up for it and shit. All these goddamn government websites are the most confusing motherfuckers in the world, just to frustrate you. Yeah. Well, see, I thought it was supposed to be months ago, and then I heard it was going to be in September. But you're right. Everything's fucking. Who the fuck knows, man? Got to call once a week too. You got to write down jobs that you didn't go to and just say you try to get a job. You got to make up a bunch of bullshit. What do you want me to write? Fucking Pizza Hut? Like I don't know why I said that. There's like no Pizza Huts here, but whatever. You just write down whatever. Denny's. Shit, there's barely any of those left either. I think they're all. No, there's one left. I think. Yeah, I know. It's so frustrating, man. Oh, thank you, ever. Thank you, Robert. If you're in here, it might not be for somebody here. I don't know. I'm assuming it is. Yeah, you gotta pay taxes on that. Oh, it's no problem. The only reason I even started a channel was because I was sick of fucking everyone around here thinking I was crazy and you know, just whatever. That was you. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Fozzie. That's awesome. Save the. We talk about save. save, buddy. You're crazy. Who can do that? Big Lucy. There's a yard sale 2 doors down. You know what? Yeah. Well, I have all these things just because they're you know, because people ask me to, tell me to do this and that. Thank you, Chris. It's fucking with you. Thank you. Um, yeah, it was a yard sale. You know what? Is this weird? I don't go to yard sales because I feel weird. I won't have it. I won't have a yard sale because I feel weird. All right. If I saw like instruments or a guitar, I might venture over there. You know what I mean? But I definitely feel weird looking at people's shit. You know what? Like I just don't want to stick my nose in anyone's business, even if they're fucking putting it out there. You know? You can find good shit. I'm saying. You know what I would do? I'd probably just send my mom over there. Hey, go look and see. I just feel fucking. You know what though? She feels weird too, cause she told me. Thrift stores are a little different. I don't mind thrift stores. I found an old Harmony guitar, like an old ass one from the '70s there, at Goodwill. It was $15. The only thing is, it was kind of smaller body, but it was a full size. It was kind of smaller. I actually gave it to my little drummer because he's only 5 foot tall, and it kind of fit him better. And he, you know, he actually knows how to fix up guitars and stuff. So, but yeah, you can find shit. Oh, Chris, my drummer now. What do you find at a thrift store? I don't know, all kinds of lights and shit. make it. We're gonna make it. Maybe. Auctions? I've been to one auction once in my life. Was it weird? It wasn't. I mean, it was 22 years ago, I think. So I don't even know why I was there. Some friends wanted to go or something. I don't know. I don't even remember what they had. You're a plumber? Can you come fix my hot water heater? Because I don't know what I'm doing. Or is that an electrician I need? I don't know. It's all. Thank you. It's all good. I feel like what I was saying earlier. No matter how bad things you get, state of mind will probably, perception. Like basically, yeah, I had a shitty day, but I kind of put myself there because I don't know, like I feel like you can change that. Nah, I live on the other side of the country. I live in Southern Carolina, not California, Carolina, South Carolina. Where'd you go? I am by the beach. It's like 2 miles that way. Your hot water's off too? I'm supposed to get the part I need by tomorrow, 8 p.m. So I'll probably be out there trying to put it back in. I gotta say though, man, like the water, even though, nice. Even though there's no hot water, it's not that, I mean, if you put the hot water on, even though there's no hot water, lukewarm. So you could technically take a quick a whore bath or something. What goes on in these thrift stores? I don't know. Behind the scenes? Interesting. What's going on there? I think they get a bunch of shit and they price it. Estate sales. I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm not too high. I'm a little high now. I feel better. I think the kratom helped. Digging in the bottom of my bag for fucking kratom gel caps. And then because they don't work, breaking them open. Yes, it is adapting. But sometimes, I don't know, I fight against it, Yeah, that's what, yeah, my old bass player, Rob, his mom worked at Salvation Army. She got all this shit, like whatever came in, first pick. Are you in Greenville, Spartanburg? You might have told me that before. It's not too far, it's kind of far. I've only been to Greenville once. It was to pick up an ex-girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend when I was younger at the governor's school. She went there for like, I don't know how long. How long do people go there? Like 6 weeks, 3 months or something like that. She went there because she played the harp, so she went there for that. But I've been to Spartanburg a shitload of times. Not in a long time though. I used to play there a lot, so. I don't even have to say where. I'm sure you know where. The only place that hurt. What? $100 for a book of paper dolls? Shit. Counts it? Yeah, it counts as showering. I mean, you can take a lukewarm whore bath. She's been taking the kids across the highway. Like my mom, she lived here until last summer. Fucking, I miss her living here. It helped out a lot. But she's been taking them over there for showers or baths, The good thing is, if we make it through this year, I don't know how it's going to work. We have to do a lot of work, but she wants to sell this house and get a bigger house, and then that way my mom could move back in too. Because, with an extra person, we can afford more. Which was nice when she lived here. Because, I had more money then, because instead of paying like the mortgage and all the other fucking bills 2 ways. We paid them 3 ways, and that helped a lot. But yeah, I don't like my mom living alone. I hate it, actually. And my kids miss her, and even though she gets on my nerves sometimes, like, not bad. Actually, she doesn't really get on my nerves because I just say hi, and not that she bitches or anything. She doesn't bitch at me at all, really. Talks a lot. She's got a yapper on her. Blah, 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 but nothing really. So, I could just, like, smoke and, But that's fine. That's how it works. But me and my mom's like this. Like, well, that's the middle finger. We're like this. Me and my mom are close. She's like one of my best friends, so. That ain't nothing, She grew up with me because she had me, not so young, but pretty fucking young, though, She's all right. She's all right. I mean, I just hate living there by herself and having to wake up and go to work at, I don't even know what time, sometimes between 2 and 4 in the morning. I think it varies, and she says she doesn't like walking out there by herself either to the car because she lives in apartments now instead of neighborhood in houses, So, I don't know. Oh, yeah? Nice. Yeah, so it would definitely be a lot better if we, just, the problem is when we moved in here, we didn't have kids, and then, now we have kids, so there's definitely not enough room. Hey. 3 bedrooms with 3 people wasn't bad, because we even had an extra bedroom and a garage. But then we had 2 kids, so shit hit the fan, I had a fucking office here when I moved in here. It was like my office music room. Damn, that was before kids. And I had the whole garage was like set up as a man cave. It was amazing. Flyers and posters everywhere and a couch and, now it's a fucking throw everything you can in there and try to leave space to walk through. And then when you get to the front, there's my little corner with my green screen and shit way up by the front door. That way I can smoke. That's what I just cracked the door open over there. So yeah, I'm doing better now. I don't think there's anything to sell. I even had to go rent a storage place, which I got to pay that bill tomorrow. It's kind of late. I got to get a bigger one, but I'm trying to get everything at. Well, we're gonna have to get a bigger one if we're going to sell the house because we have to put everything in there. I thought about it. She just wants to get a bigger house. I can adapt to anything. I could live in a fucking car. I don't care. Like, it was just me. You know what I mean? Like, not kids or anything. I could live in a fucking... I lived in this... I did all my shit in here. You remember that? In this little house. I don't give a fuck. I'll squish myself in somewhere. But, nah, definitely, Miss Princess needs a big house, you know what I mean? Which, whatever, we do need a bigger house, but she won't. Yeah, that's another thing, is when we were looking for a house, it was 2011 or 2012, one of those two. Well, the house is brand new. I mean, not brand new, it was built in 2012. This house that we live in, she had it built. So, it's a brand new house, it's only 8 years old. We're the only ones that lived in it, she had it built. So, that's the thing, is we were looking around the houses. We could have got a foreclosed home for like 40 grand, 50 grand cheaper. A lot bigger, too. But she wanted a brand new house, and all that shit, so. Yeah, I mean, she'll do it right. I'm not, you guys know I'm not responsible and I don't know shit and I have nothing to do with any of this shit, but. She handles all that kind of shit, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. Foreclosures. Well, I'm just saying, we could have got like I remember one we looked at was like a 4-bedroom and like a big double car garage where like half of it converted into like a little tiny apartment and stuff. It was only like 80 grand. This house, brand new, it's a 3-bedroom with a 1-car garage, 119, I think. So it is cheaper here than most places. I don't know about most places, but if I went out to the country, it'd be even cheaper. But I'm pretty close to the beach, so. But still, 119, yeah, 119 grand. About 2 miles from the ocean. Brand new 3-bedroom house. So, ain't too bad. But she definitely wants to go up higher. And like I said, if we had 3 people paying bills, it's not that much worse. Yeah, it is relatively cheap here. And I think everything is. That's one reason. Why can't I fucking get by? I don't know. No. The other problem is pay is too, though, so it's relative that way. But you get a couple people living together and stuff. It's not too bad. Is it? Yeah, it's pretty. If you move out to like Conway or Aner out here, or out a little further, like an hour away from the beach, it's a lot cheaper. Even like 30 minutes away from the beach, like Conway, I wouldn't mind living there, honestly. It's not too bad. You can get like huge houses there. Probably for not much more than this is, Was paid off, yeah. This ain't paid off, but I'll tell you what, mortgage is cheaper than rent, so. It's probably worth a little more too, because like the whole backyard's fenced in and definitely needs only fix it up. I mean, I'm not gonna fix some shit, little things, but it's not like falling apart or anything at all by any means. It's only 8 years old. Yeah, no, we won't rent again. But she's got the itch. She's definitely looking around, What's up? I just keep telling her, though, we have to wait until this year ends, because that might be the least of our fucking worries next year. And otherwise, I'm dying for my mom to move back in with me. I would love that, That's why we're talking about houses, because hopefully by next year, if everything works out, we can try to get a bigger place, so. Oh, that wind feels good. But I'm saying, like, I don't know. Just a little bit more of a priced house, you'd probably get a lot out of that. We saw a possum out here last night. Kids, me or I have 2 kids. Not my real though, my girlfriend's. Don't put anything in my name, I'll fuck it up. That's also how I got out of the whole marriage thing for a while too. Haha. Fuck your credit up, you don't want to marry me. I already fucked it up a little bit. I did. I had a car repoed a few years back, so I fucked her credit up a little bit because she co-signed for me. I mean, that's worked out since then. I paid a lot back and all that shit, But let that be a lesson. I'll pay my bills. Just don't put my name on shit. I just want to be completely off paper, all that stuff, I don't want anybody to know where I am. I mean, cool people can know where I am, but I don't want any, like, bureaucrats knowing where I am or anything like that, census takers or anything. I just don't even exist. We'll leave it at that. How about that? Raccoons. I have raccoons. I not personally. They live in the trees though, sometimes. I haven't seen them in a while. They used to come out here when I fed the dogs out back and eat the dog food. Like that the dogs didn't eat. The dry food. Oh, I know it's here. Yeah, I try to be as much off the radar as possible. Yeah, as much as possible. That's why I don't own shit. Whether it's in my name or not, I really don't own shit, you know. I own a few things. I don't own anything like thing of significance. Even my car isn't in my name. Believe me, I hear it all the time. My car, blah blah blah. You know, even the shitty car. Knock on wood. There's no wood here. Even the car. I got a guitar, yeah. It needs new strings though. But got something in my name. They are called trash pandas, yeah. I ruined my credit when I was 18 because I didn't give a fuck. I was gonna put everything that I had in my music, you know. So I got this shitty little loan when I was 18 to get this shitty van that was falling apart. I never paid that back. Years later, they fucked up and gave me a credit card with $300 on it. I fucking maxed it out at a Poison concert on alcohol. So I never paid a goddamn thing on that either, you know? Who gives a fuck? What about 26, 27? That's when I maxed that out. That's way gone too, though, you know? I got a fucking... Hello? A lease repossessed? A fucking lease? But that was, I was only like 36. Huh? Was it your birthday, Ghost? Trash pandas are raccoons. Oh, I paid all that back, though. You know, I paid it all back. So, actually, I don't really know what my credit is. I'm not worried about it, though, but I know it's better. Still ain't great, but I know it's better. Have I ever been sober? Yeah, right now. I don't count this. Doing a little better. Doing a little better. This grew out of the ground just like this. You know what I mean? It's nature. Just like I grew. Maybe not out of the ground, but on the ground. You know, we have to be on the ground to be part of this planet. Well, I suppose unless you're a bird. But, yeah, we grow on a vine too. It's called an umbilical cord. This is nature. And so are we. So I'm self-healing. So it doesn't count. That's CBD because I got some right here. I don't really smoke it though. That guy gave it to me. Or are we pretending this is? Okay, we'll do that too. Whatever I gotta do. Label it how you will. I don't like it. I don't like labels anyway. Whatever. Oh, not successful? I can't speak for anybody else. Can't speak for anybody else. I know it's saved me, saved my life. It got me off methadone after 10 years. And everything else that see, I went the opposite way. I used to be against weed when I was younger. I was against all drugs until I got hooked by a doctor on painkillers. And then I'm still against weed because it was illegal. My painkillers, no matter how many I ate a day, they were prescribed by a doctor. You know, I was young and dumb, but they were prescribed by a doctor. This was a fucking illegal drug. Get out of here. Man, was I dumb. Oh, I need something. I spent 17 years of my life on hard drugs, so I definitely need something. But like I said, I don't consider this. If anything, this made me smarter. It opened my mind. Anything that closes your mind makes you dumber. Anything that opens your mind makes you smarter, or it can, at least if you let it. I think the dogma and you know what's weird? Look at the past. Like look at not that I like them. Don't get me wrong, I like them. Look at Cheech and Chong. That's like it kind of like perpetuated the culture of what, because I even thought that way too, of what people that smoke weed were like, and people would act that way and stuff. And I've wondered this too about like gay people, which I don't have a problem with. Actually, there's gay people in here probably. I know I have gay supporters, but if you ever notice, like the ones that will talk like kind of like the high pitched voice and like a lot more flaming or whatever, is that a culture thing? Do you think subconsciously they think they're supposed to? I just wondered that, and I wonder that about like the weed culture too. Yeah, like about the culture portrayed how it should be, you know, because it's all embedded in us in other ways. We don't come up with this shit on our own. You know, if you weren't around anybody else or society, how would you think about it? You probably wouldn't think much about it at all. It's just the way you know what you do. But yeah, I think that's embedded in us because they didn't want us to smoke weed. Because another thing it does, or it can do, it can help do, along with meditation. What they do, well, I'm sure you're familiar with MK Ultra now. Everybody is, right? Thank you, whoever just did that. Ellie, thank you, Ellie. Which is trauma-based mind control, and they break up, they compartmentalize the brain or the mind, like a honeycomb, and you know implant personalities to do different things or whatever. What they do on a mass scale, it's a little lesser, I would think, but it's like a mass mind control where they split our brains in two in different ways, right, and polarize us. You can see that like now, right? And what it is it's like when you pick that side or whatever you identify with, and the brain, it's like one side. They're not connecting. And I found out that one thing this can help do, and meditation is another, and other things too. Those aren't the only two things. Those are my things that helped it though. It was a meditation, I think, can help regenerate. I'm not a scientist, but obviously, can help regenerate. I think it's gray matter in the brain, and both of those things and other things can help reconnect the neurons in both halves of the brain. And that's one of many, that this was illegal. You know. Well, see, I consider prayer and meditation kind of the same. Like, you know, it depends on your background and stuff. Where I was an atheist up until a few years back. I guess until I had my son, until about 6 years ago. Then I had my quote-unquote spiritual awakening. But yeah, some people like to do it that way. Some people do it a different way. But to me, it's the same. It's essentially the same thing. That's why I think it would be essential to have like a mass meditation / prayer, because going inside can essentially change the outside. You know. I think it's a God. It's hard for me to put in words. Here's what I'll say. Instead of saying it, I be it. I try to be it, not try to be it. Instead of trying to label it, I just try to. Why do I keep saying these words are so limited? Well, I guess to put it in an easier way to say, I think that's a great example of how to live the way Jesus lived. And I think that instead of, really trying to label what I think, really, because I know words are limiting, I just try to, and I keep saying try to, and I don't want to say try to to be it, to try to live that way of non-judgment, of love, of forgiveness. I'm not the judge, you know. I feel like I'm here to help. Not that I'm here to help, but yeah, I do think that, you know, I feel like I'm here to help do something. I think a lot of us are, or all of us, we're all here to witness this and be in this time right now. I'm not the judge though. I don't know what to do after all this shit comes out. I just feel like I'm part of trying to help get this out. But it's not my job to judge anybody about it, you know. I'm not the judge. So that too, yeah. But I think on another level, you know, like look at the time we're in. There's definitely, see, that's another thing, dude, too, though. Like when I am on the edge of my seat and I am fucking and I am having like anxiety about everything. It's all out of our hands, you know, of control. It's all going to go, you know, it's all, I guess, been written. Is that the right words? I don't know. Basically, why worry? Because we're prone to worry. Why worry? Well, maybe I enjoy it. I don't know. No, I think it's essential for growth too. Not worry, but in general, but just letting your feelings and emotions come out, you know, in the moment. Because I know when I had my spiritual awakening, a lot of things that came, you know, pretty close after, or you know, right after, especially being a, you know, drug addict for so long too, is lots of emotions just out of nowhere. I just start crying, or honestly though, a lot of, or laughing. Not really mad anger emotions, more like laughing and crying, I guess. I don't even know why. And I think, did you dissociate? Well, associate again. And I think these were blocks that I put in myself, you know, by not facing things or whatever, by burying things, emotional blocks, and they don't, you know, they hinder you from growth. So by allowing that energy and motion, that is emotion. So by allowing that, you can grow. Super emotional. Yeah, like I said, I cried this morning a few times. First was seeing like the video of the kids in school, you know, and like probably 15 seconds in, I'm tearing up because I'm just like, it is emotional time, like anger that these people are doing this, and just like seeming like they're unconscious about it. Like, oh, that's all right. Put a mask on that kid, stick them in that square, in that plastic. We'll put the next one here. What the fuck are you thinking? You people are crazy. What the, you know? It was a video I saw on Twitter today, first thing this morning, and it was about like schools, and like it said something about like how COVID was affecting kids, and I was like, oh, what is this propaganda? And I saw it, and it is. It's not the virus, so it's the reaction to it, the masks and like the school things, and that just like, ugh. I get so pissed off because I have young kids. I get so pissed off. Yeah. Hey, no judgment here, man. I understand. Like, honestly, I don't really drink. I drink if I play a show, which, you know, I'm not doing that anytime now. But believe me, today I could have probably used a drink, but I don't really drink. I'm not down in it, though. You know, I get it, especially this time. I'm not here to judge anybody. Like I said, if I had something tonight, I could have used a shot or something, man. And that's all it takes, because it's been a while. You know, I'm a lightweight, so. Man. Hot sake. Oh, whiskey. Oh. That's hard for me to get down. I could do it, but man. Yeah. I know. Huh. That just made me think of something, though. Which is obvious. but I didn't think about it in this way before. When you go to war, when people go to war, or when, you know, so-called quote-unquote leaders implement war and they try to, you know, get all the propaganda, they have to dehumanize the other. They're not humans. You know, they're imbeciles or this, that, or the other thing, but not human. They have to dehumanize them in order for us to destroy them, or, you know, vice versa. And they're dehumanizing us now, you know? It's pretty messed up. This is, man, psychological war. It might actually be worse. And, well, I guess no war is good, but because there's a lot of trauma that way, too. Ugh. It sucks so, doesn't it? Yeah. Any kind of sitting around waiting for something, like sitting around doing nothing, doing shit I don't want to do, that's torture to me. Man, I can't stand it. But here's another thing. This whole, like, social construct we've had for so long isn't natural either, you know? It's been forced upon us. And maybe something, well, yeah, I guess something does have to happen for the change. But that's why I keep saying we're on this fork. And we can either go one way, the way they're directing it, the way we don't want to go, or we can go another way and be, you know, back to the more natural path. That's where I want to go. Where we can be free to be humans like we're supposed to. Yeah, I know. I know it was going to crash. There's so many reasons for that, too, but like one, for instance, is the more control, the more force, the more you force something, the more it's going to break, or eventually it will break. You know, in the universe, you don't, you know, that's why I don't force my videos, or it just kind of comes to me. And I just kind of like let it flow. I don't force it. That's why I don't force songs. I don't like forcing anything really. So the more you force something, the more it's going to break. We've all had all these, you know, arbitrary bullshit laws forced upon us. And it really shouldn't be that way. It should just be common law. If I don't hurt, you know, don't hurt people. Don't steal from people. Don't kill people. It shouldn't be like, you know, these extortion traps and arbitrary sentences or laws that they can bend at their will. I need to read Black's Law Dictionary. But shit, that sounds horrible just thinking about that. I can't, you know, I don't understand legalese anyway, so. Yeah, unveiling the apocalypse. No matter how, the apocalypse, revelations, uncovering, unveiling, disclosure. It's been happening for a while. But I think it's heating up. Well, it is heating up. Although it's cooling down out here, it's kind of nice. Kind of nice. I always liked September. I don't know if it's because it's my birthday month or what, but I've always liked it. Probably because it's my birthday month. I don't know. Don't people usually align with the month they're born in? I feel like I always have. Even when the Twin Towers were hit on my birthday, but yeah, I watched. I don't know who it was, but I watched. Well, I don't know what he was. I was gonna say preacher or whatever. It was some church sermon, and he was totally talking about like New World Order and all this stuff. It was crazy to hear. Virgo power. Tabula rasa, clean slate. If that is the case, and it probably is, all right. Like I said, then we can build this from scratch, right? Maybe not scratch. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty high. Oh, thank God. I don't know who it was. Somebody, I haven't been tattooed in over a decade. Longer than that, probably like 13 years or something. Somebody, no, I'm not too hard to think. There's a lot of thoughts. Damn, I thought I was doing pretty good there. Jesus. Yeah, somebody offered me a free tattoo in North Carolina or something like that, because we're going in like less than 2 weeks. I just forget who it was. I don't know. Plus, you gotta understand, there's people flying at me everywhere. You know, until you have a channel, you don't know how stressful it is. I got comments, and you only see 2 at a time on a phone. Comments flying at me. That's just here, too. It's hard to pay attention to anything, really. I am feeling better, yeah. On the computer, I can see a lot more, but yeah, this on my phone it only shows 2 at a time, so. I guess so. I'm not used to being like, you know, reprimanded for. It's kind of funny, especially somebody that should know not to judge other people. That's why I don't like to talk about it. I'd just rather be it. Especially after last night. I don't need that. Damn, have I been going that long? Alright, well, I'm not going to let that get to me tonight. Whatever, people are the way they are. At least it's not shit talking. I appreciate it, you know. I had a bad night last night, so. Not really. I let things get to me sometimes. Because this channel, I exclusively set up for me to smoke weed and relax with my subscribers and talk and not take anything seriously. Because what I do on my other channel is a mind fuck. It's hard sometimes, especially some of these stories. It's really hard. I get anxiety, I get depressed. So this is exactly what this channel is for. So yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't promote this channel that much either. I don't want a lot of people here, you know. That's why it's only like 5,000 as opposed to 72,000. Last night, I even considered starting a new channel and not even telling anybody. Starting from scratch again. Just have my relaxed time, you know. But not yet. I'm not gonna do it yet. I'll speak my mind when it comes to me, though. You know, like I can't help if my emotions and feelings show. But it's like, do you want honesty and truth, or do you want because that's part of it. You know, I'm not gonna hold my emotions in. So I mean, I don't think they're too. I don't think they're too like outlandish or anything either. I'm not in the streets screaming at people. I just don't like shit talking and stuff. You know, I don't think that's too bad. I mean, it shouldn't be hard. You know, I don't get it, but just listen to the cricket. Because it's a few crickets. Do they have egg rolls in Japan? I thought that was a Chinese thing. Japanese food is like fucking hibachi. I like hibachi though. I'm not gonna eat any sushi though. You can have that. Oh, you like the sushi? That's how Judd's grandmother would say it because she was Japanese. You ain't talking food? She went grocery shopping. Nice. Am I going to take the vaccine and my kids? Hell no. None of us are taking this vaccine. They better get the hell away from me. I actually bought protection because of all this stuff going on, you know? And I will protect my family if somebody comes knocking trying to pull that shit. And I got so pissed off last night when I saw this propaganda commercial about, from South Carolina DHEC, about getting your kids checked and vaccinated already. No, not at all. Ghost, I don't know. My other phone, the phone with my phone number hooked up to is charging, so I didn't check. When did you send it to me? I might have, you know, if, depending on what I was doing, it depends on when you sent it, because, you know, at work, if I'm working all day sometimes, I use that, yeah, the mark of the beast. I know, no, we're not getting that. We're not getting that. I was talking to a guy, I don't know, Ghost, I'll have to check it again. I was talking to this guy I work with. I don't work directly with him, but I see him and stuff. And he's, you know, just like I said, I had a spiritual awakening. I don't claim any like religion or anything, but he's this older Christian guy, and we've had some really good conversations before in the past and stuff. And we were talking today, and he was talking about Mark of the Beast. I'm like, yeah, I know. And he's like, I don't even know. And he was saying, he was kind of giving him the benefit of the doubt. He's like, he said that he was thinking like, he doesn't even know if they have bad intentions, but it is bad, you know. He's like, he was saying he thinks they think they're doing it for the betterment. I don't think that though. I really don't. It's hard for me to wrap my. I don't. I think they know good and well what they're doing. You know, I fear maybe some of the people on the streets don't know. They think they're doing the right thing, because I used to be like one of those. Not like that. I wasn't like going around beating up people, but I was like anti-racist action, which is like pre-Antifa. My phone's dying. Yeah, I feel like they have evil ass intentions too. But yeah, not the useful idiots though. Not some of them. I think they could be, you know, they get tricked into it. But the ones at the top, I think they know damn well what they're doing. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, my phone's dying. Thank you for a good night. Oh, it's starting to rain out on me too. Damn, perfect timing. I love you guys and I appreciate you. And I'm gonna have a better day tomorrow. So, and I usually don't live for tomorrow. I live for today. But hey, it's technically tomorrow now anyway. I love you guys. Night.